Can you guys still hear me? Can you give me the thumbs up? Okay, perfect. So come to a comfortable seat. Oh, this looks like very dark. Just come to a comfortable seat with your legs crossed in front of you, Sukhasana. Or if you like to sit on your heels, that's fine too. And let's just get centered here. Close your eyes and really start to take a couple of deep breaths in and out through your nose. And then take a deep, big breath in and an audible breath out. Let it all go. One more time, big breath in and a big breath out. And then come back to your natural breath in and out through your nose. Allow the shoulders to melt down the back. The crown of the head lengthens towards the sky. And take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, constrict the back of your throat. It's going to sound like an oceanic breath. The breath is called Ujjayi. And let's just go through a couple of rounds here. Feel the texture of the breath. And since it's an oceanic breath, maybe you want to imagine it's like a wave washing over you, washing away everything that you want to leave behind on your mat today. And maybe 2 or 3 more of this. And then return to your natural breath. Allow your hands to float to the heart. Connect the back of the thumbs to the sternum. Spread the fingers wide. Anjali Mudra, the gesture of offering. And maybe you want to set an intention or dedication for somebody. Maybe just to be present the next 35 minutes here. Take a full breath in and an audible breath out. And then open your eyes and just bring your chin to your chest for a slight back of the neck stretch here. And then draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Very often when we are anxious, nervous, or whatever feelings we have, our neck gets very stiff. Draw the chin back to the chest. And then draw your left ear to your left shoulder. Just very gentle here. You might not have done a lot of yoga in the last couple of weeks. The chin comes back to the chest, and one more time over to the right ear to right shoulder. The shoulders melt down the back. And then the chest comes back to the chin, and the left ear comes over to the left shoulder. The chin back to the chest, and then lift your gaze. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, a gentle twist over to the right. Right hand comes behind the spine. Left hand is on your right side. And the gaze is just softly over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, a gentle gaze over your left shoulder here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. And then just roll forward onto your shins and come into a child's pose, Bandhasana. I'm going to start my music now just to know where we are in class a little bit. So maybe you want to come into the more restorative child's pose with the knees met with distance. The seat draws towards the heels. The head comes to the mat or a block. I will keep mine up so that you hear me better. Arms are in front of you, fingers are spread wide. And maybe you want to rock your head from side to side to stimulate the third eye chakra, your intuition here. Keep the arms really, really active. And take a full breath in. Feel the back body expand. And then exhale. Feel your belly melt inside of your thighs or on top of them. One more time. Big breath in. And an audible breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, slither through to baby cobra, Adha Bhujangasana. Zip up your toes. Gaze slightly forward and in front of you. Inhale, lift the palms off the mat to activate the upper back. Exhale, the palms and forehead come to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, draw your seat back to your heels for another child's pose here. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, slither through one more time to baby cobra, Adha Bhujangasana. With arms hug into the rib cage. Maybe you can lift up a little higher. Gaze over your right shoulder. Gaze over your left shoulder. And then exhale, bring the forehead back to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes and lift your seat to your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And now let's just say hello to the body. Start to pedal your feet. Move your hips, sway them from side to side. Any movement that feels right for your body here. Unfortunately, I cannot be with you and give you some slight adjustments. So anything that feels good for you, don't do anything during practice that doesn't feel right for your body. And then find stillness in your dog here. Let's just go through a quick alignment check. The feet are hip width distance. That's a width of 2 fists. The heels draw towards the mat, but don't worry if they don't reach the mat. Maybe you want to bend your knees a little bit. The hips are lifted and try to keep some space between your ears and your shoulders. Inhale, float forward to plank, Palakasana. The heels sharpen back, draw the navel into the spine. You can always tap your knees down here. That's perfectly fine. The shoulders are stacked over the wrists. The gaze is slightly forward and really, really tuck your tailbone here. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe on your next inhale, you flutter your lips. Just let go of all the tension you keep. And one more time. Inhale, float forward to plank, Palakasana. Pause here. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then very, very slowly, walk your hands back towards your feet. You're in a standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Maybe bend your knees slightly. Take a hold of opposite elbows and rock from side to side. And then shake your head yes, shake your head no. Release the hands towards the mat. Inhale to a flat back. The crown of the head lengthens forward. The seat draws back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back. And one more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, lift the arms out, around and up, reverse the swan drive. Bandhasana. The hands meet in prayer, maybe look up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hinge at the hip and fold forward. Uttanasana, standing forward, fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step your right foot back. Plant your right knee onto the mat, untuck your right toes, and interlace your fingers on top of your left thigh. You're in Asana, low lunge. You look good, guys. And here, really, really press the left knee in front of the left ankle, opening the right hip flexor here and the left hip. You can just stay like this, or maybe you want to lift the arms up, hook the thumbs and come into a slight crescent moon variation, slight back bend here. Or another variation is a shoulder opener. You can also look up here. Whatever feels right for your body today. Big breath in. Exhale, the hands come down to frame the left foot. Tuck your right toe, lift your right knee. Big breath in. Inhale, lift the left arm up. You're in a low lunge twist. Gaze is up towards the left hand. If you're ready for a half bind, you can bring your left hand to your right hip crease to open up your shoulder a little bit more. Gaze is over the left shoulder now. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, lower it down to frame the left foot. Big breath in. Exhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. As you fold into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Really feel the opposition from the head and the seat drawing away from each other. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Step the left leg back. And then the left knee comes to the mat. Untuck your left toes. And interlace your fingers on top of your right thigh. Asana, low lunge. And again, really draw your hips forward, opening your left hip flexor here. The crown of the head lengthens towards the sky. The tailbone descends towards the mat. And you choose whatever feels right for your body. Maybe you want to stay like this, or you want to lift up your arms. Or you want to interlace your fingers behind the back. That's my favorite. Big breath in. Exhale, the hands come down to frame the right foot. Tuck your left toe, lift your left knee. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Low lunge twist. And if you're ready for a half bind, on your exhale, the right hand comes to the left hip crease, gazes over the right shoulder. Really draw the shoulder up and over. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, lower it down to frame the right foot. Big breath in. And step the right foot back to meet the left. You're in plank, Palakasana. We're going to pause here. Really firm up your arms, scoop the tailbone, draw the belly into the spine. Big breath in. Exhale, tap the knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskara. The seat is lifted and the chest is also an inch off the mat. Inhale, slither through to baby cobra. If you're ready for a full cobra, make sure your elbows are slightly bent. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, the forehead comes to the mat. The arms hug into the side body. Big breath in. Tuck your toes and lift your seat. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full breath in here and an audible breath out. One more time. Big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, draw your right knee to your nose. Just dome your spine and pause here for a second. And then step your right foot between the hands. Right knee is stacked over the right ankle. The left leg is engaged. Inhale, lift the arms up. High lunge, Utthita, Ashva, Sanchalanasana. Just settle in here. If you have any lower back pain, you can always bend your left knee a little bit. Activate the arms with the palms and forearms facing each other. Fingers are spread wide and the pinkies draw towards each other. That helps to relax the shoulders down the back. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. The left foot is parallel to the back end of the mat. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. Shoulders are stacked over the hips and the gaze is softly over the right hand. Inhale, flip the right palm over. Exhale, sweep it up and over. Shanti Virabhadrasana. Peaceful warrior. Big breath in. Open your heart and your chest towards the sky. Exhale. Lower your right forearm to your right side with the palm facing up, and the left arm lifts overhead with the palm facing down. For an extended side angle, Utthita Trikonasana. Try to keep space also between the right ear and the right shoulder. And if you want to go a little deeper into the pose, the left arm can come into a half bind. And your gaze comes over the left shoulder. You can lower your right hand inside of your right foot and press the right arm into the shin. Well, it's not the shin, whatever that is called. And then slowly come back up to an extended side angle. Bring your left hand behind your head and really open up your shoulder. Draw the left elbow back. Should feel really good for your back. And then extend your arms on your inhale, your left arm on your inhale. Exhale, come back to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Settle in one more time. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the right foot. The left heel pops up. The right foot steps back, you're in plank. And now you choose your vinyasa or you skip it. And we all meet in downward facing dog. You can stay with knees, chest, chin. Or if you're ready for Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down halfway, flip your toes and come to an upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And on your exhale, we all meet in downward facing dog.
Take a big breath in and an audible sigh out. One more time, full breath in, maybe flutter your lips one more time. Remember, nobody can hear you, you're at home, it doesn't matter. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, draw your left knee to your nose. Really round your spine, draw the navel in. And then gently step your left foot between the hands. Engage the right leg. Inhale, lift the arms up. High lunge, Uttanasana, Shavasana. Relax the shoulders down the back. Left knee is stacked over the left ankle. And just breathe here. Be well. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Sorry, my back is facing you now. Left hand is reaching forward, right hand is reaching back. The arms are an extension of the heart. Maybe you want to look down and see if you see your left big toe. Otherwise, open your left knee up a little bit. Inhale, flip the left palm over. Exhale, sweep it up and over. Shanti Virabhadrasana. The right arm can be loosely on your right leg or behind your back. And really spin the heart towards the sky. And feel the opening of your left side body here. Inhale. Exhale. The left forearm comes to the left side. Palm is facing up. The right arm reaches overhead. Extended side angle. Utthita Pasvakonasana. And again, you can just stay like this. Or maybe you want to bring your right hand into a half bind. Look up over your right shoulder. Lower the left hand inside of your left foot. But if your breast becomes labored, you're doing too much. So wherever you are, just slowly come back to an extended side angle here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Just settle in. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the left foot. The right heel comes up. The left foot steps back and you're back in plank. And you're going to hold this plank for 3 breaths. And then you're going to choose your vinyasa or you're just going to skip it. And we all meet in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Slowly start to walk your feet toward your hands, You're in Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reverse the swan drive, lift the arms out, around and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. Really root down through your left foot and start to bend your knees. Inhale, exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. Find your balance here. And then bring your right ankle over your left thigh and start to lower your seat like you're sitting into an imaginary chair for a standing figure 4 here. Really flex your right foot. This is a very gentle hip opener. Gaze and heart shine forward. Find your drishti, the point that's not moving. If you fall out, just come back in. This is like life. We fall, we get up, and we do it all over again.
Inhale, start to straighten the left leg and draw your right knee into your chest. Find your balance. Inhale, and on your exhale, hinge at the hip and bring the right leg back behind you. Foot is flexed. You're in a warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. You can always bring the hands down for a supported warrior 3. Flex your right foot. The left hip is stacked over the left ankle. Your arms can be by your side or even in front of you to challenge your balance a little more. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the right foot down to meet the left and fold into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale, lift the arms out, around and up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. Bend your knees a little bit, really root down through your right foot now. Inhale, exhale, draw your left knee into your chest. Flex the left foot. And then bring your left ankle over your right thigh. And again, start to lower your seat a little bit towards the mat. The lower you go, the more you open up your hip. And look forward, the gaze is forward. Inhale. Slowly start to straighten your right leg and draw your left knee into your chest. Exhale, hinge at the hip and parallel the torso and the left leg to the earth to come into a warrior 3. And again, keep the left foot really, really flexed. Toes are pointing down. Draw the shoulders back, still open up your heart. Exhale, lower the left foot down to meet the right. You're in Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step the right foot back, step the left foot back. You're in plank, Palakasana. And maybe you want to flow through Vinyasa, or you want to skip it. And we meet in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you choose a Vinyasa, your exhale lowers you. Your inhale lifts you up to a back bend. And then on our exhale, we come to an inversion. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Bring your knees to the mat. Bring your big toes to touch. And draw your seat towards your heels for child's pose, Bandhasana. Maybe if your arms are a little tired, you can bring the arms by your side with the palms facing up. Or if you want to bring your hands behind the neck in prayer. Anything your body tells you to do here. And just be still. Breathe well. Listen to yourself. If your arms are by your side, bring them back to the traditional child's pose in front of you. Look to the top of the mat. And on your exhale, slither through to baby cobra or full cobra, Bhujangasana. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the forehead to the mat. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana.
Inhale, lift the right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, gently plant the right foot between the hands. Spin the sole of the left foot down 90 degrees. And on your inhale, you rise up to Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. We've been here before. Maybe you can refine the pose a little bit by sinking deeper or just deepening your breath here. Inhale, start to straighten your front leg. Exhale, hinge at the hip and the right hand starts to reach forward. And once you can't go any further, lower your right hand to the shin, a block or the floor, and the left arm lifts and stacks so that the shoulders stack. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Just imagine you have a wall behind you and you're standing against that wall. Really try to stack your left hip on top of your right. The gaze can be up towards the lifted hand, but if it hurts your neck, you can just look forward or even down. It's not important how low the lower hand is, but that the shoulders are stacked and that the upper arm draws back. Inhale, exhale, engage the core and come back to Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the right foot. The left heel pops up, right foot steps back. You're in plank. And then just choose your vinyasa or skip it. And we all meet in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big breath in and a complete breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, gently plant your left foot between the hands. Spin the sole of the right foot down 90 degrees so that it's parallel to the back end of the mat. Inhale, cartwheel the arms up, Warrior Two. And again, just settle in here. Maybe you can sink a little deeper into the pose. Make sure your shoulders are stacked directly over your hips. Don't lean forward too much. That means you're in the future. Don't lean back, and you're still in the past. You want to be right here, present. Inhale, start to straighten your front leg. Lift your toes a little bit to engage the quad. And then exhale, with a slight bend in your left knee. Start to reach the left hand forward. And when you cannot go any further, lower the left hand on the shin, the block, or the floor. Right arm lifts, so the shoulders stack. Trikonasana. And now really draw the right hip back, so that it's stacked over the left. It's a great heart opener. Inhale. Exhale, engage your core and come back to Warrior Two. Virabhadrasana 2. Settle in one last time. Big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the left foot. Right heel pops up. Left foot steps back. You're in plank. We're going to hold this plank for 5 breaths. Just get the arms a little uncomfortable here. Maybe they start shaking. Sharpen the heels back. The gaze is slightly forward. Fingers are spread wide. And each finger pad presses into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, tap your knees onto the mat and come to sit on your heels. And just pause here for 1 second. We unfortunately have so little time. So bring the seat to one side. Extend the legs in front of you for Bandhasana, staff pose. Really, really flex your feet. Fingertips are tented by your hips. Shoulders are stacked over the hips.
And just breathe here. This is really one of my favorite poses. Such a great back strengthener, and it's such a good reminder that even if things look so easy, which this pose looks so easy, in reality it might be so different. Maybe you can flex the feet that much that the heels even lift off the mat a little bit. Inhale, lift the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hinge at the hip and fold forward. Paschimottanasana. And wherever your hands land is perfect. By your shins, if they're reaching for the foot. And just relax here. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. And then slowly, slowly come back up. Bend your knees. Scooch a little bit to the front of the mat. Extend the arms in front of you. And very, very slowly start to lower down. Take your time here, engage your belly. And once you land, bring your heels closer to your seat that the fingertips can grace the heels. The feet are hip width distance, knees are stacked over the ankles, arms are by your side. We're going to go through our back bend. We will only do 2 today. Usually back bends are taught in 3s. Inhale, lift the hips towards the sky. Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Make sure that you draw your knees a little bit towards each other. The knees have the tendency to splay away apart here. Press the forearms into the mat. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, slowly lower down. Big breaths in. Big breath out. And one more time. Inhale, lift the hips towards the sky. Maybe you want to interlace the fingers behind your back and shimmy the shoulders behind the back. That might help to lift the hips even a little higher. Draw the chin away from the chest. And exhale, slowly lower down. Bring the feet mat width distance and allow the knees to kiss to counter this back bend. And then bring the feet back to hip width distance. Tee your arms and just draw your knees over to the right. The left knee is stacked on top of the right and the gaze comes over to the left for knee down twist, a variation here. Twisting out all toxins and everything else you want to leave on your mat today. And just breathe well. Inhale, slowly bring the knees back up. Exhale, draw the knees over to the left and the gaze comes over to the right. Setu Bandhasana. I love these twists at the end of class. And then bring your knees back up. Give yourself a big hug here. Maybe rock from side to side. And then bring the soles of the feet to touch in prayer. Lower the heels towards the mat. The knees play to the side. Just another gentle hip opener here. Bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. Feel your heart beating. And just surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean to give up. It means that we just accept whatever life is presenting us. And perhaps that's what we have to do just right now. Accept our situation, breathe, and hope for the best. And then very slowly make your way into Shavasana. Extend the legs. The heels are heavy. Toes play to the side. Arms are by your side. Palms are facing up. Close your eyes. Breathe. Relax. Feel. Watch. Allow yourself to be held by your mat.